Okay, guys. Okay, guys. We in the building again. We in the building again. Hopefully that's a little bit better. Hopefully, you know, look a little bit more clearer on the screen there. Dealing with some technical issues earlier, but we're back. Hopefully everything. Do I look good? Do I look good on the camera, y'all? Am I looking a little bit more not blurry? I was looking a little bit blurry a minute ago. I look a little bit better now. Okay, I just seen myself on the thing. I look better now. Yeah, yeah. It was real blurry. I had to fix that. But we're back. We're back. We're here to talk about Kamala Harris and black women. They are aggy that black men are not supporting Kamala Harris. Right now, also, not just black women, Roland Martin, if you don't know, he's trying to galvanize black men to vote for Kamala Harris right now. That's what's happening right now. He's doing a live right now where he's talking to black men. Keep in mind, Kamala Harris has not promised the black community anything. She hasn't incentivized us with anything. She hasn't talked about she's going to fix these issues, work on this, maybe a hate crime bill, maybe some reparations, maybe, to fix the infrastructure in the inner cities, anything. She is not incentivizing the black community in any way, but black people are, well, not liberal bootlickers, if you will, are being used and are now galvanizing the black vote for this woman. Yeah, thank you, Sinclair. Thank you, Sinclair. Yeah, Sinclair says you're clear now. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I don't know why I was really blurry when I came on here. Everything was just messing up. Yeah, I look better now. All right. Yeah, but I wanted to talk about this issue because, how many election seasons have black people been used in? We've been used in a lot of election seasons. We can go back to the Obama years. I mean, literally, we have been used, taken advantage of, and we are the only community, the black community. We are the only community that is told to go out and vote. Don't ask for anything. Don't have an incentive. Don't have an agenda. Don't request of the person that you're voting for to do something, to give us something. We are the only community that is told to vote, and receive nothing for our votes. When it comes to the LGBTQ, when it comes to the Asians, when it comes to the Jewish community, when it comes to the Hispanic community, all other communities, they go and they vote because the nominee is going to do something for them. Whether it's the LGBTQ, the right to have marriage with the same-sex partner. Whether it's the Asians, the Asian hate crime bill. Whether it's the Hispanic community, leniency in immigration. Every other community is incentivized when they go out and vote. They are receiving something, and you don't see these liberal bootlickers in their camp. Well, if they have liberal bootlickers in their camp, they know they're going to receive something for telling people to vote. So if there's somebody in the LGBTQ community telling other LGBTQ people to vote, they know that they're telling them that we're telling you guys to vote because we're going to be incentivized in some type of way. But when it comes to the black community, they are galvanizing all of these black votes, and we know without a shadow of a doubt, we will not receive or get anything incentivized to us. And I, for one, I'm tired of being taken advantage of. I've been taken advantage of in the Obama administration. I've been taken advantage of in the Joe Biden administration. I've been taken advantage of, right? I voted for Barack Obama. He got up on that podium, that waffle colored Negro. He got on top of that podium and he was promising hope. He was promising change. He was promising something different than what we've seen in the last 20, 30 years in this country. He was promoting something different, and he had the look of something different. He was a great orator. But all in all, what we saw was the same thing, the same old thing. That's what we saw in that presidential house. And we sat there as a black community. Let's talk about it. We sat there as a black community. We saw how Barack Obama incentivized the LGBTQ community. He incentivized them. When it comes to the 1%, the people that funded him, that gave him political backing, that gave him funding to his campaign, we seen how he bailed those people out. He bailed out the auto industry. He incentivized the people that supported him and did things for him. But when it came to the black community, the same black community that gave him 110% of their votes, the same black community that was historical of black people coming out, voting for him, campaigning for him, whether it be the rappers, whether it be the entertainers, whether it was all of those people back down in the South, coming out in the hundreds and in the thousands to vote for this Negro, with this African from the Hawaii. He didn't incentivize us. He didn't give us anything, or he didn't incentivize us for our vote. But he took care of everybody else, though. Remember, he took care of everybody else, though. He did that. He did do that. He did do that. He did do that. Dr. Hoop says, James says, for real, I am Obama's 33rd cousin. Are you really Obama's 33rd cousin? You might be. You might be. You might be his 33rd cousin. I don't know. Are you? Are you just capping on here? Are you just capping? Let me know, man. Let me know. Are you his 33rd cousin, or are you just capping on here? Let me know. It's okay if you're capping, but I want to know if you're capping. But let me know what you guys think. Do you think that black men should vote for Kamala Harris? Do you think that black men should be coming out in droves voting for this woman? Me personally, I don't think so. I think that her track record speaks for itself. This woman was a prosecutor. This woman was on the other side throwing the book at black men, right? Throwing the book at black men. Not giving black men a second chance. Not giving black men leniency. Not giving black men the benefit of the doubt. She hammered a lot of black men. She threw a lot of black men, innocent black men, in jail. Threw away the key. Are we supposed to unsee that as black men? We're not talking about a senator here. We're not talking about a governor. We're not talking about a mayor. We're not talking about somebody. We're talking about a prosecutor. This is a woman who worked in collaboration with the white power structure, with the white supremacy power structure. This is not at least Obama was a community organizer, right? At least some of these presidential candidates were governors, where they were running their cities, running their states, and doing the work and doing everything to make their state stay afloat. At least some of these other candidates were mayors, where they're working in their city, trying to do the best for their city. This woman was a prosecutor. She was working directly for the white power structure of this government. That jailed a lot of black men, threw them in jail, threw away the key, never to be seen again. Are we supposed to unsee that as black men? Are we supposed to unsee that? Are we supposed to turn a blind eye to her past? She has a past, you know? Am I supposed to think she's going to do good for the black community when she's thrown a lot of your brothers in jail? You know, a lot of good black men are hardworking black men that you know, maybe that just made a bad choice in life, maybe just made the wrong decision. You know, maybe wasn't thinking clearly, and she just hammered them with charges, hammered them with no leniency, with no second chance. That's what her job was. As a prosecutor, your job is to hammer home the charges. Find all of the evidence to prosecute this man. Find all the evidence, find all of the things you can to nail someone to the cross. That's what her job was. Am I supposed to unsee that as a black man? I want you guys to tell me. I need to know, you know? I need to know. James says, I am related to Stanley and Dunham, Obama's mom. Okay, cool. Let me ask you this, James, if you're capping or if you're not capping. I don't know if you're capping or not still. Why didn't Obama, in his 8 years of his presidency, do anything for black people specifically? Please, if you can tell me, because you said you're a part of his family, you're a 33rd cousin. I don't know if you know him or not. I'm just going off what you said. But can you tell me why Barack Obama, a person who got 100% of the votes of black people in a historic election, why didn't he do anything to incentivize black people? Why didn't he do it? Why didn't he write a hate crime bill? Why didn't he at least, how about this? You know, you don't have to just, you don't have to just sign away on something. Why didn't he personally bring a reparations discussion to the Senate or to the Congress table? Why didn't he bring this to the table? The hate crime bill, the anti-lynching bill that was sitting in the House for years. It finally got passed, but the anti-lynching bill that was sitting in the House for years, collecting dust. Why didn't he do anything to incentivize black people? And I'm gonna be honest with you, and while you get your answer together, because I will be looking for your answer. I think with Kamala Harris, what's going to happen if she ultimately wins the presidency, we're going to see more of that. We're going to see a black woman, or I hate calling her a black woman because she's not a black woman, but we're going to see a multiculturalist woman, because I have yet to see, and the only reason, it has nothing to do with her color, I have yet to see a video of her saying that I am a black woman. I haven't seen the video. If somebody has a video of Kamala Harris calling herself a black woman, please send it to me. But I haven't seen that yet. So I'm not going to call her a black woman. Because I don't know if she identifies as a black woman. But I think that if Kamala Harris gets into the office, we're going to see more of that. We're going to see somebody that is supposedly black, which is they're really not, and just sit on the incentives of black people. That's what we've seen with Obama. We have these celebratory Negroes, these token Negroes. They take office, they do absolutely nothing, and it's just there as a little trinket. It's not there to invoke change. It's not there to invoke, something different. It's not there to incentivize black people. It's only going to be there to be a celebratory token Negro. That's what Obama was. Obama was a celebratory token Negro. It was something for black people to look at and say, "Oh, we got a black president. Oh, we have a celebratory token Negro in the White House." Something for us to look at and be, you know, to feel some type of, I guess, prideful in, I guess. I wasn't prideful, but something for us to look at and to be, I guess, to be happy about. But this person is not actually aligned with our incentives. They're not actually aligned with our agendas. They're not aligned with us in any type of way, and they have no allegiance to our community. James says, yeah, Harris is more Indian. Yeah, she's more like an Indian. Her mother is an Indian and her father is I believe a Jamaican man, from what I believe. But yeah, she doesn't I haven't heard, have any of y'all seen any video of her saying that she's a black woman? Have any of y'all seen a video of like that? I haven't seen a video where she's calling herself a black woman, you know? Please, if anybody has footage of her calling herself a black woman, please send it to me. I would love to see it. I would love to see it. Joseph says, as a black father, not one black man should vote for a prosecutor who purposely incarcerated black men for long periods of time for non-violent crimes and then bragged about doing the same for clout. I agree. I agree, Joseph. I agree, Joseph. So let me ask you this. Why do we have all these liberal bootlickers like Roland Martin, Roland Martin, Charlemagne the God, and believe me, we're going to see more. The Democratic National Convention is coming up. We're going to see more. Beyonce is another political bootlicker. Another liberal bootlicker. She gave Kamala Harris the right to use her song. Why do we see all of these people supporting her, especially black men? You know, I don't expect Roland Martin to understand what you just said. What you said is a valid gripe. But Charlemagne the God, you know, the AKA lesser charge, who took a lesser charge on contributing to a minor. Let me say that again. Leonard McKelvey, a.k.a. Charlemagne the God, a.k.a. lesser charge, took a lesser charge in contributing to the delinquency of a minor. You know, he's had the steel bracelets on him. He doesn't understand all the black men that this woman put in jail for long periods of time, whether it be drug charges, non-violent crimes, crimes that didn't involve firearms, crimes that didn't involve assault, crimes that didn't involve anyone being hurt or being subjected to a violent nature, throwing men in jail just because they have weed on them or maybe some drugs on them. That's what her job was. Her job was to throw people in jail, use the evidence to pretty much, you know, nail them to the cross. You know, I could sympathize with her, or maybe rock with her in a way if she was a public offender. If she was a public offender, I could, if she was a public defender, I said offender, public defender, I could support that. You know, if she was a defense lawyer, I could support that. But we're talking about a woman whose sole intent purpose was to lock people away. It didn't matter if they were innocent. It didn't matter if there was reasonable doubt. It didn't matter if there was, you know, a plausible reason for what these people did. Her sole intent purpose was to nail men to the cross, use every single solitary evidence that she could find to put the most hardest, heinous charges on these men and lock them away forever. That's what her job was. And you want black men to support that? You want black men to come out and support that? You want black men to come out in doves and shuck and jive and high five for that? I say no. I say no. I say no. We will not come out for that. We will not support that. It's absolutely lunacy that you have people like Roland Martin trying to galvanize black men to vote for this woman. If you don't know, Roland Martin, they canceled his show on TV1. Salute to TV1 for canceling his show. He's been kicked off of every single black television network that would have him. TV1, I think he had a brief stint on CNN maybe. All the channel, he got kicked off of every channel that would have him. Beat. He's trying to galvanize the black male vote. If Kamala Harris was at least campaigning and talking to the black community and saying, I want to do this. This is what I want to work on for you guys. But this woman has already came out and said that she can't do anything specifically for black people. Now, in my opinion, if you say that, then you already put the nail in the coffin for me. She already. Salute to the 17 people in here. I need y'all to hit that like button. Hit that like button. Please hit that like button. Put that like button. But when she said that, she already put the nail in the coffin for me. Once you say that you can't incentivize black people specifically, and your administration has been incentivizing every other community, you've incentivized the immigrants. You have put immigrants in fancy hotels in New York City and in other sanctuary cities. You've put immigrants up in fancy luxury hotels and given them credit cards just because you want to use them for this political election season. So you've incentivized them. You have been incentivizing the LGBTQ community because you come from the Biden administration who gave the LGBTQ the right to vote. You're giving the you're throwing LGBTQ barbecues on the front lawn where Transformers are showing their genetically enhanced boobage and popping bussy on the White House lawn. So you've incentivized them. You have incentivized the European Jew. Respectfully, you have incentivized them. You're giving them billions of dollars of funding to that community. I think Netanyahu, didn't he just do a speech at the Congress? Didn't he just do a speech? I just seen him Netanyahu in the United States doing a speech. Wasn't he just at Congress doing a speech? So you've incentivized the European Jew. You have incentivized all of these different, communities. But when it comes to black people, you have already said that you can't do a bill or you can't do anything specifically for black people. Well, Kamala Harris, we can't do anything specifically for you. We will not be voting for you. You've let it be known. Now we're letting it be known for you. We're not voting for you. Black men are not voting for you. We are not voting for you. If black women, respectfully, because I don't think all black women are going to vote for her. That's just nonsense. But there is a sector of black women that will be voting for her. But black men, we're not voting for her. You're going to get a couple of simp Negroes that want to get some left-wing poo-tang, or think that they're going to get some left-wing poo-tang. And go, simp and, shuck and jive and high five for the political left. But ultimately, you won't be getting the 110% black vote because black men have had enough. We realize that we have been used by the political left for years. We've been taken advantage of, and we have not been incentivized. And enough is enough. Enough is enough. We're tired of it. We're tired of it. Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Pork chop. Look at wait. Pork chop says, "Look at this dork." I'm a dork because hold on. I'm not even gonna hit you. Oh, I wasn't even gonna hit him with a block, Sinclair. I wanted to actually talk to him, but it's fine. Yeah, I'm cool with that too. Send him to the block party, I'm not mad at that. Send him to the block party, Sinclair. Let him get some. Let him get some Lay's potato chips and some alkaline water. I'm not mad at that. Yeah. We do got some dummies in here. There's a lot of political left wing bootlickers that they what bothers me. Just let me tell you what bothers me. This is what bothers me. Give me 1 second. Let me just grab this wire. It's near my foot. I want to bring my chair a little bit closer. Give me a second. All right. This is what bothers me. The black community is the only community, and I said this before. The black community is the only community that is asked every single election year. Think about this. Every single election year. Every single election season, the black community is the only community that is asked to vote for a candidate, which is ultimately a left-wing Democratic candidate. We are the only community that is asked to vote for a Democratic left-wing candidate and not receive absolutely nothing for. Every other community is being incentivized for their votes, whether it's the European Jew, whether it's the Hispanic community, whether it's the LGBTQ community. No matter what community it is, they are all being incentivized for their votes. We've seen it. We've seen it with the Obama administration. We've seen it with the Biden administration. We've seen it. We're looking at you. Like you don't think we're looking at you, Obama administration, when you incentivized the LGBTQ community, or when you're sending over billions and billions of dollars to Israel, or how about when you're bringing in millions and millions of immigrants, putting them up in fancy hotels, giving them credit cards? We're looking at you incentivize all of these different communities and doing nothing for black people. Are we supposed to unsee that? Are we supposed to act like that doesn't happen? Enough is enough. Enough is enough. You're telling us to vote. What are we voting for? Why are we voting for you? What are we getting out of voting for you? What are we getting out of voting for the political left? We're not getting anything. We're not getting anything. Absolutely ridiculous, Let me take a drink of water. Anybody in here that's a Kamala Harris supporter? I see. Salute to Sinclair. I see Sinclair put another one of them in timeout. Keep going, Sinclair. Keep shooting them, Sinclair. Keep shooting them. You should be. Y'all should be able to come in here and have a respectful conversation. It don't have to be so vitriol. Just have a respectful conversation, man. Have a respectful convo. We're just having a respectful convo. That's all I want. John says she wants mandatory gun buyback gun 28 West Chicago Venezuelan gangs, 140 guns. It is bad. Wait, she wants mandatory gun buyback. Guns 2A West Chicago Venezuelan gangs, 140 guns. It is bad. I didn't know I didn't know. Is that what she's? Is that what she wants? Is that what she wants? We know the political left wants to fill the country with all the criminals of other countries and put them in this country. We know that's what they want. Joseph says, those dummies ain't giving you no rebuttal, just fatherless, sensitive behavior. That's exactly what they're giving right now. They're not giving me nothing that I could really talk about. They're just saying Kamala Harris. This whole election season is based off of hate for Trump. You haven't, please, one of you Kamala Harris supporters or Joe Biden supporters, tell me what is the initiative on their side? What are they campaigning for? What are the things that they're going to be fighting for, that they're going to be talking about this election season? Because I haven't heard anything. Are they, I haven't heard anything. What are they campaigning for? What are the agendas that they're trying to push through? Because I haven't heard anything. JD says she wants it 10 times harder to own a gun like it is in the UK. Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible. I'll tell you right now, man, if she gets into office, it's going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem. I'll tell you right now, if she wins, it's going to be a problem. If you're black and you're in an all-white community, I suggest you get out of that community if she wins that election season, because I'm telling you, because there's going to be a lot of angry whites. I'm going to tell you, there's going to be a lot of angry whites. I think January 6th is going to be a breeze. That's going to be a breeze. It's going to be a breeze. We're going to see some violence that day if she wins, because like, this is America. Everybody deserves the right to own a firearm. Everybody deserves the right to own a firearm. It's your right. Who is she to take away people's rights? Their right to bear arms, their right to have weapons. Who is she? I agree, Marcy. Nobody should vote for her. Nobody should vote for her. She's a prosecutor. You're voting for. That's my issue with her. Is like there's black women and you got Roland Martin. You got the other political left wing people. You're asking black men to vote for the same person that when they were in those courtrooms and they had no mercy. They looked into those black men's eyes and you know what they saw? They saw a super predator. Every single shred of evidence they used to nail those black men to the cross. A lot of those black men were innocent. A lot of those black men had a really good reason on why they did what they did. Whether it be drugs, whether it be even if it was self-defense, if it was a self-defense type of situation, a lot of those black men had a reasonable reason, whether it was drugs, maybe they couldn't find a job, maybe they couldn't find gainful employment, and somebody came to them one day and said, hey man, how about you flip a pack for me? And they said, well, it's high risk reward, but I'm kind of broke, my stomach is touching. I'll see if I can flip a pack. These prosecutors, they looked at these black men and they looked at every shred of evidence and they used it to throw these black men in jail for their whole lives. They didn't care about their kids back home. They didn't care about the mother or the grandmother that was praying for them. They didn't care about their friends, their families. They didn't care. They didn't care if these black men had promising lives ahead of them, whether they were in school working to go to the league, or working to become working to go to college and become something. They didn't care about it. They wanted to use every shred of evidence to nail these men to the cross. And this is what you're telling that black men, all of the black men that are in jail right now, all of the black men that are incarcerated, all of the black men that have dealt with the justice system, you're telling black men that this is the person that they should be voting for? Absolutely lunacy. Absolutely ridiculous. And it's insulting that you got people like Roland Martin. Roland Martin. I'm sorry, y'all. I just feel like doing. That's how he talks. If you ever heard Roland Martin talk, he talks like Porky the Pig. That's all, folks. He talks like Porky the Pig. But it's insulting that they're trying to galvanize black men to vote for Kamala Harris. If you ask me, black men, sit on your votes. Sit on your votes. If you don't rock with Trump and you don't rock with Kamala Harris, sit on your votes. Sit this election season out. Or maybe if you rock with Trump, maybe you go to the poll, you vote for him. I'm not telling you to vote for him, but I'm saying that if that's where you're aligning yourself with, then okay. But I don't think that Kamala Harris is the answer for America. She's not the answer for America. She's not the answer for Black America. Surely, if she's already insane that she can't incentivize us in any way, then what's the point of voting for her? What's the point of going out there and supporting her? What's the point of black men going out there and what's the point? I would love for someone to, a Kamala Harris support. I see Sinclair put another one in timeout. Keep going, Sinclair. Turn up, Sinclair. Mr. Stubbs, that's who that was. Yeah, listen. JD says the proof is there. You just ignored it because you're a sheep, Mr. Oh, you was talking to Mr. Stubbs. Yeah, I didn't see what he was saying. Sinclair says defend your views. Attacking others isn't going to fly here. That's right, Sinclair. You tell him, Sinclair. Marie says it was honest reporting because it was a video of her saying it herself. Exactly, listen. Kamala Harris, in my opinion, right? Kamala Harris, for me, this is just for me. Maybe if you may not agree with what I'm going to say, you may not align yourself with what I'm going to say in terms of Kamala Harris. But for me, as a black man, as a black voter, I voted before. She put the nail in the coffin for me when she has the video that says we can't do nothing specifically for black people. When she said that, for me, as a black man, as a black voter, you already put the nail in the coffin for me. I'm never going to vote for you. Same thing. It's not personal either. For me, it's not personal. I look at somebody like a Bernie Sanders, another person that a lot of people like. A lot of people like Bernie Sanders. Someone asked him about reparations, right? Someone asked him about reparations. They said, Bernie Sanders, would you be willing, not sign off on something, not do an executive order, but would you be willing to look at reparations for foundational Black Americans? He said no. He said no. I will not be looking. I'm not interested in looking at that. I'm not looking at that. If I were to be a president, I will not be looking into that in any form or fashion. For me, as a black man, as a black voter, I have no interest in you as a candidate at that point. Say if Donald Trump, if somebody said, if I seen a video and somebody asked Donald Trump, would you be willing to look at reparations for black people in America? Or would you be willing to look at a hate crime bill for black Americans, doing something to incentivize black men and black women? And he said, absolutely not. I will not be looking at that. I don't have no interest in looking at that. Then I have no interest in him as well. It's not personal. I'm a black man. I'm a black voter. I am looking for things to incentivize me and my community. Just like everybody else. Just like the European Jew. Just like the Hispanic community, just like the LGBTQ community, I am looking for things to incentivize my community. Okay? So, I don't understand why, people have this, thing where you think you're supposed to just vote for the political left and not receive anything. That's BS. It's BS. Big Dog says Kamala ain't your community though. I agree. I know you probably just walked in here, but I was just talking about how I'm not voting for Kamala Harris. I'm not voting for Kamala Harris. She's not doing anything for black people. Why would I vote for her? I think I'm going to pull up the video and play the audio from that video. I think I will do that. Y'all got to give me 1 second though. I will play that video actually. Let me do one thing. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Sinclair says make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bar in this video. That is a warning. Actually, right now, I need y'all to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Do that right now while we play this. Hit that like button, hit that like button. With darkness and silence through the night. Hit that like button right now. I need y'all to hit that like button. What a thrill. It's a thrill to talk to you guys, but hit that like button. I need you guys to hit that like button. I need you to search for that like button right now. Now, I'm going to send myself this video. I'm going to play it for you guys. Give me 1 second. I'm not going to show the video because I don't have it set up where I can show things, but I want to play this video where someone asked her about, doing something to incentivize the black community. And shout out to that person who corrected me on incentivize or people love to major in the minors. You know what I'm talking about. Whether I pronunciate it wrong or not, you know what I'm talking about. People love to major in the minors. Major in the majors. Don't major in the minors. Major in the majors, okay? You worried about my pronunciation of a word, but you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm trying to say, but you're majoring in the minors. Okay, because your butt hurt because I'm talking about your candidate that you want people to vote for. That's going to do absolutely nothing for you unless you're LGBTQ or a European Jew or in the Hispanic community. But let me send myself this video. Give me 1 second, y'all, because I want to play this audio. And we're going to, give me 1 second. I'm going to play it. Hold on. I want to play this audio from this interview that she did. I want to play this for you guys. Because she damn near just said, listen, we can't do nothing for you blackies. We can't do nothing for you blackies. And if you can't do nothing for us blackies, if you can't do nothing for us darkies, then why are we voting for you? Why are we voting for you if you're not going to do nothing for us? I don't see the point in voting for you then. You know, what's the point of us voting for you if you can't do nothing for us? It seems like a wasted vote. I think this is the clip right here. Let's take a gander at it. Give me 1 second, y'all. 1 second.
And that's only going to benefit black people.
Hold on.
Which is why I support the United States commitment to provide Israel with $38 billion in military assistance over the next decade. So I'm not going to sit here and say I'm going to do something that's only going to benefit black people. No. I support full funding for Israel, including for the Arrow, David Sling, and the Iron.
She's giving funding to the European Jew, but not the black people. Listen to this.
I'm not going to sit here and say I'm going to do something that's only going to benefit black people. No. And that's why I am fully committing to maintaining Israel's qualitative military.
Sending billions of dollars to Israel, but can't do
something that's only going to benefit black people. No.
Let's play. I may have to play this all night.
Dangers of division in our country and in.
I may have to play this all night.
Why a state for the Jewish people is so essential.
Do you support reparations for black people?
No.
You support reparations for black people.
So I'm not going to sit here and say I'm going to do something that's only going to benefit black people.
Sinclair, salute to Sinclair. Sinclair, should I make this a drop? I think this should be my next drop. Should this be one of my sound bites that I use?
I'm going to sit here and say I'm going to do something that's only going to benefit black people? No. I support.
Should that be my new drop, Sinclair? Should that be my new drop? I think that should be my new sound bite. That should be my new sound bite.
Sit here and say I'm going to do something that's only going to benefit black people? No. And that. Sit here and say I'm going to do something that's only going to benefit black people? No. I stand here clear-eyed about the dangers of division in our country and in our world. Understanding.
Listen to her. Listen to her.
The Jewish people is so essential.
Do you support reparations for black people?
No.
Do you support
Are we done here? Are we done here? Are we done here? Are we done here? Let me know. Are we done here? Are we done? Sinclair says, "Indeed, do it." Yeah, that might be my new soundbite. I ain't gonna lie. That might have to be my new soundbite for her. Yeah, that might have to be my new soundbite. I ain't gonna lie. That's funny. Maria says, look up Ice Cube talking about Trump being the only one willing to sit down with him to discuss ideas he had for the black community. Cube got heat and backlash for sitting. Yeah, I heard about that. I heard about that. You're right. I heard about that. I heard about that. I definitely heard about that. And you know, that's the thing with the political left is they just expect black people to vote for them. You know, they don't expect for us to ask for anything. They just expect us for us to vote for them. And they're so snobbish and they're so rude. Look at how Joe Biden look at how Joe Biden talked to Charlemagne the God. If you ain't black, if you don't vote for me. Are you serious? This is how disrespectful they talk to the black community. You ain't black if you ain't voting for me. Oh, Jim Crow Joe. The disrespect and how they talk to black people. Look at Kamala Harris, what she just said. We're not going to do nothing specifically for black people. No. This is how they talk to black people. This is how they feel about black people. But, you know, the political left, you know, black political left bootlickers, they want to ignore these things. But these things are real. These things exist. Of them spitting in our faces. disrespecting us, telling us straight to our faces, we ain't doing nothing for y'all. We ain't taking care of y'all. We're not incentivizing y'all. We're going to do it for every other community. We're going to do it for the European Jew. We're going to do it for the Hispanic community. We're going to do it for the Asian community. We're going to do it for the LGBTQ community. But we ain't incentivizing y'all. We ain't doing it for y'all. I mean, how much more disrespect can you guys take? Me, for one, I'm tired of being disrespected as a black voter. I'm tired of being disrespected as a black citizen. I'm tired of it. If you're not going to respect my vote, if you're not going to respect, me voting for you, you're not going to incentivize me, then we ain't voting for you. That's cut and dry. That's out. Sinclair says, put a freaking fork in her political career. Yeah, man, she was never fit to be president to begin with. We all know why she got the vice presidency. We all know why. Like, we don't have to sit and think why she got the political vice presidency role. She got the job because they was pandering for black votes. They were pandering for black votes, and they were pandering to feminists. They were pandering. They were pandering for white feminists and for the black vote, because they were saying, and multiculturalists, because she does represent like multiculturalists. That's what they were going for. That's the reason why she got that vote. She didn't get that vote, or she didn't get that role rather, because she was fit for the job, because she was the right person for the job. She got that role because they were pandering, trying to get votes. That's how we got into this predicament. Nonetheless. Solana says Kamala hot lips let Harris. Maybe I should make that a new poll in the chat. Hold on. Maybe I should make a new poll. I'll make a new poll in the chat. Hold on, y'all. Because I have a question that I want to ask y'all. To the people that are in here, I want to ask y'all a question about Kamala Harris. Now, I want y'all to be honest with this question that I'm going to ask you guys. Be honest with this question. Let me end this poll because I have a question. Everybody stay tuned. I have a question. I have a serious question that I have to ask you guys. So stay tuned for this question. Let me end this poll. Hold on. Let me end that poll. I have a new question to ask you guys. I need you to answer this question. Answer this question. And when you answer this question, I just want you to be honest, Let me know what you really think. I need you guys to look into your hearts. Look into your hearts. Look into your minds when you're asking this question. Like, look deep into your consciousness when you're asking this question. This question is very important. And this is something I want you guys to answer. So here's the question I want you guys to answer. Here you go. I need you guys to answer that question. I need you guys to answer that question. I need you guys, just be honest. Just be honest. Answer that question. Did Montel give Kamala Harris back shots? Did he give her that? Just be honest, man. Look into your hearts. Look into your minds, man. Just answer the question You know, just be honest with yourself. You know the answer in your heart. You know the answer in your mind. Somebody says, drop your link, brother. What you mean, drop my link? Oh, my Cash App link? What link you looking for, bro? If you wish, hey, we got about 20 people in here. Hey, if you wish to donate to the show via Cash App, is at the bottom. You know, donate to the show, man. Don't donate to the program. If you wish to donate to the Cash App, let me put my Cash App in there. Hold on, let me put my Cash App in there. Yeah, if you wish to donate to the Cash App, donate to the Cash App, man. Donate to the Cash App, man. You know, donate to the Cash App. You know, put it in the Cash App, man. Put my Cash App in there. Check-in report. You know, donate to the Cash App. You know, put some money in my Cash App. trueandlivin. It's at the bottom actually. If y'all really looking for me, yeah, man. Man, donate to the show, man. Put some change in a nigga pockets, if you will. GFTV. Talk about what? What do you want to talk about, sir? What do you want to talk about, sir? Please let me know what you're talking about, bro. What are you talking about? Talk about what? Drop my link for what? What do you want to talk about, bro? I'm talking now. What do you want to talk about, sir? Let me know. But let me know in the voting, bro. Did Montel give Kamala back shots? I want to know, man. Give me your truthful answer. Do you think she's more of a back shot girl? Do you think she's more of a missionary girl? Do you think she's more of a sloppy Tatiana type of girl? You know? What type of girl you think she is, man? She don't strike me as a girl that likes to do it on the bed, you know. Especially like back in her youthful years. She seems like she likes to do it like on a pool table. Maybe like a filthy couch or a pool table. She seems like that type of girl. She don't seem like she like to do it on the bed. Ferrari says, F Kamala. Nigga, real talk. Get y'all's minds right. Okay, we're getting our minds right. We're getting our minds right. Please vote, though. Did Montel Williams give Kamala Harris back shots? Did he give her back shots? Did he put her ankles behind her neck? You know? Let me know. I want to know you guys' honest opinion on that. I want to know. I truthfully want to know you guys' honest opinion on that. It's so critical important that we know that question, that we know that answer to that question, rather. You know? Regiment says she's more like a mattress on the floor type of girl. Oh, that's a good question. I'm happy you brung up Diddy. Salute to the person who brought up Diddy. Somebody says they all Diddy, bro. Do you think Kamala Harris was at a Diddy party? Because somebody said that somebody said something about Kamala at a Diddy party. I forgot who said it. Now, I don't know if she was ever at a Diddy party, but do you think, like, I think it's a foregone conclusion. If she was dating somebody like Montel Williams, I don't have a doubt in my mind that she would have went to a Diddy party. Like, and people look at Diddy's part like a Diddy party now, and they look at it with skepticism, and they look at it like, you know, some like Epstein thing, which I do think there was some Epstein things going on there. But let's be honest, a lot of celebrities were going to these Diddy parties. Do you think Kamala Harris in her political career, she's been a prosecutor for a while. You know, she's been in the mix for a while. Do you think she ever went to a Diddy party? Do you think she was, you know, rubbing shoulders with Diddy? You know? You know? Yeah, that was funny. I ain't gonna lie. That was funny. On a roof. Hey, we only got 3 likes, man. We got 20-something people in here. I need y'all to hit that like button. We're gonna stop the show. Hit the like button.
What a thrill.
Hit the like button right now. Hit the subscribe button right now.
Darkness and silence through the night.
Hit the like button. Hit the subscription button right now. It's a thrill to be here with you, but hit that like button.
I'm searching and I'll melt into you.
Again, I need you guys to hit that like button right now. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button right now. Let's play this one more time. Hit the like button, y'all.
What a thrill.
It's a thrill to be here with you guys, but hit the damn like button.
With darkness and silence through the night.
A lot of you niggas got darkness and silence in your heart. You don't want to hit that like button.
What a thrill.
It's a thrill to be here with you, but hit that damn like button.
I'm searching and I'll melt into you.
A lot of you niggas is searching and melting to find the like button. Find it in your hearts. Find it in your minds to hit that damn like button. There we go. We got it up to 11. Okay. Hopefully we could get some more. Let's try it one more time. Hold on. Y'all doing good. We got 11. Let's try this again. One more time. I need y'all to hit the like button. Let's play this one more time. Hit the like button.
What a thrill.
It's a thrill to be here with you, but hit the damn like button.
Darkness and silence through the night.
You niggas got darkness and silence in your filthy hearts. It's a thrill to be here, but hit the like button.
And I'll melt into you.
I need you niggas to look and search for the damn like button. Hit that damn like button. Hit that damn like button. You hear that thunder. You hear that thunder. Hit that damn like button right now. Yeah, man. But I want to know if do you think that Kamala Harris was getting those, getting those back shots from Montel? You know, she has a past, and she can't get away from her past. She can't get away from her past. She knows that her past is there, and it's for discussion, you know. And for all the feminists, all the women that align themselves with feminist ideas, and I am women, I am woman, hear me roar, and you look at yourself as a powerful woman. You look at yourself as an independent woman. I mean, how can you vote for a woman that disrespected herself? At that moment in time in her life, she was disrespecting herself. Let's be honest. If you want to say, she got away from that lifestyle and got out of that mindset, and she changed her life, whatever, cool. But at that moment in time, look at how she was disrespecting herself. Montel Williams brought Kamala Harris on a red carpet with another woman. He was pimping that night. He was pimping that night. He had Kamala Harris on one arm, and he had a little light-skinned little baddie on his other arm. And he hit that red carpet. He was pimping that night. You know? And she didn't have enough respect to tell Montel Williams, listen, I don't respect that you got this other woman here with you and you're showcasing her on the red carpet with me. If I'm your girl tonight. If I'm your woman, I'm your woman tonight. If I'm the girl in your arms, I'm the girl in your arms tonight. Have the respect and have the honor in me being there with you. She said no. I don't care if he has another woman on the side. I don't care if he has another woman and it looks like he's pimping on the red carpet. I'm going with Montel. Women, you have to look at that. You have to look at her character flaws. Look at the character flaws. You know? Valid character flaws if you ask me. Very valid character flaws if you ask me. You know, but that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion, you know. That's just how I feel about the situation, you know. We talked about her Dastardly Dragon says, did he care about her other man? Well, she wasn't with her husband at that point. You know, she was probably, you know, dating and single at that point in time. This is before she got married. So I'm not talking about when she was married. This is before she got married. I'll give her that much. But she did go on the red carpet with Montel and another woman. If you ask me, that's a woman that doesn't have respect for herself. That's a woman that doesn't really care. You know, I mean, he should at least have the respect for Kamala to just show up with her. You know, I would think that. You know, that's just how I feel about the situation. Ferrari says, "God bless America. Toronto already great, my nigga. Salute to you throwing nigga around a lot, Ferrari. Are you FBA? Are you a foundational black man? I hope so. You throwing nigga around a lot. It's like the 4th time I seen you type nigga. I can't look at your profile. I would love to see, like, are you foundational black? You're throwing the N-word around a lot, man. What's going on with the N-word, man? You know, and you're spelling it all like you're spelling it like in real Ebonics with the Nighaz. Like, what is that? That's real Ebonics right there. What's going on with that, brother? Ferrari says, how is she pro-black with a white husband? To my black people, play close attention. Okay, Ferrari says he's Jamaican. Okay. He's a yard man. He's a yardie. We got a yardie in the building. Salute to Ferrari. We got a yard man. Maria says, I'm thinking about voting Kamala. She is just so oh, my fault. I said Maria. That's Mario. Sorry for calling you Maria. Mario says, I'm thinking about voting Kamala. She is just so freaking hot. I mean, if you like washed up, cougars, I guess. I mean, what makes her hot? Is it the double chin? Is it the bags underneath the eye? Is it the wrinkles on the face? Like, what makes her hot? Please educate us. What makes her hot? She don't get me wrong. In her youthful years, she was a decent looking woman. I won't lie. When she was like in her 20s, early 30s, she was alright. I ain't gonna lie. But she washed up now. She like I don't know. You talking about she's hot? I don't think she's hot at all. You know, I don't think she's hot at all. You know, I'm not gonna lie. In her youthful years, she was a decent looking woman. I'm not gonna lie. When she was on the red carpet with Montel, she was a decent looking woman. You know, She's a solid 5. I think even that's a stretch. A solid 5? She's definitely not a solid 5. She's definitely not a solid 5. If I was ranking Kamala Harris, I would give her a solid 2. I'm gonna go 2. That's where I'm gonna go. She's 2. She's about a 2. She's about a 2. I mean, are you guys factoring her body? She's you know, she's kind of built kind of funny now, you know. Her body is built, and I'm not knocking her for that. She's an older woman now. You know, women, when they get older, their bodies change. So I'm not knocking her for that, because when she was younger, she had a nice body. But she's kind of built funny now. She has a lot of wrinkles on her face. Double chin. You know, she's clearly, listen, she's aged up. She's aged up. You know, she's about a 2. She's about a 2. You know, about a 2. You know, if you was if you seen her, you know, I ain't gonna lie. If you seen her at like one of the grown and sexy parties where the cougars be at, you would probably hit it. I'm not gonna lie, you probably hit it. But I mean, you're not gonna miss work for that. Are you gonna miss work for Kamala Harris? I don't think not. You're gonna call out of work for Kamala Harris? I wouldn't. You know, I'm not missing work for no Kamala Harris. Maybe when she was in her 20s and 30s, yeah, but today, how she looked today, I'm not missing work for that. You know? X guy says, LOL, not the pot calling the kettle black. Just because you like, first of all, you have to remember something, all right? You know, judging women and judging men are completely different, right? Because you also have to remember that with men, it's not just about how good a man could look. A man could look like, let's say, hypothetically, let me break it down for you guys. 'Cause a lot of you guys are kind of stupid, you know, and y'all don't realize this. You know, judging men and judging women are completely different. You know, when it comes into judging men, you have to look at a couple of things. It's deeper than just looks with men, because you could have a man that's handsome. He has, you know, great facial structure. Let's say he has a nice beard. He's a handsome man. Let's say he's in shape. He has a nice body. But if he's broke, if he works at McDonald's, if he's not good in bed, all of these things, right, they factor into a man's attractiveness. All of these things factor into a man's attractiveness. How much money he makes. All of this factors into a man's attractiveness. That's why when you see a rich woman, you never see a rich woman with no broke man. You don't never really see that. But how many times have you seen a man that was a billionaire, a millionaire? You've seen him, he'll go into a McDonald's. He'll wife up a cute girl at McDonald's. He'll wife up a cute girl that works at the mall, or that works at that works at Cinnabon, or that works at Wendy's. Because looks are more for women. Women, you know, looks are more, you know, judging a woman's looks are more, I mean, judging someone based off of their looks are more for women than it is to men. Because with men, it's more social status. It's more how much money you make. It's more about how good you are, good in bed. It's like, it's more that goes into what makes a man attractive. When it comes to a woman, you're judging her based off of her looks, because men are not looking at women for how much money they make. they're not looking at women on, well, well, if they're just looking at them, they're not thinking about how good they are in bed. They just want to get them in bed at that point. But they're not judging women based off of how much money they make or their social status, or anything like that. They're looking at women specifically for how good they look. So when you're judging someone, so when you're looking at me, you're saying, oh, it's pot calling the kettle black. But, you judge men on a different barometer. You're looking at attractiveness because, we're people. We're going to look at somebody and say, are they attractive or not? That's the first level of attraction for a woman. Are they attractive? Are they not? But if a woman, if a woman looks at a man and she says, he's not attractive, not really to me. But if her homegirl tells her in the ear, he a millionaire, he's worth like $1 billion, I can guarantee you that attraction is going to go up. That attraction is going to go higher. If the woman finds a man mildly attractive or even not attractive enough, and she says, he's not really that attractive, he's not really that, he ain't really nothing like that, right? But if somebody tells her, or if she's informed, or if she sees something, if she sees him go outside to a sports car outside, if she sees him in the bar and he's buying up the bar, he's throwing money in there, I can guarantee you that attraction is going up. So women and men are judged on different barometers, Women and men are judged on different barometers. Women are judged on their looks. Women are judged based off of their looks. Men are not, it's like 50-50 with men. It's like, the looks matter, but a woman don't want to be with no broke, handsome guy. You think a woman wants to be with a broke, handsome guy? You think a woman wants to be with a guy that looks like Brad Pitt but only got $2 in his bank account? Is that what you think women want? So, I'm just letting you know, women and men, we judge them on different barometers. This is a different barometer that we're judging men and women on. I don't know if you know that, but hey, it is what it is. Nah, listen, it's all good. It's all good. Bridget, please don't let the door hit you where the Lord split you. All right, please. I think I'm gonna personally put you in the goo. Hold on. Why I can't put people in the goo no more? Hey, I used to be able to delete people. I can't do it no more. Bridget, please shut up. Just shut up, Bridget. Whatever you're talking about, just shut up. Just shut up. Shut up. Shut your mouth, Bridget. Shut your mouth, Bridget. Just shut it up. Shut it up. Shut it up. Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie. Every time I read the comments, y'all kind of get me talking about some other nonsense. It'd be hard to stay on topic because y'all want me to talk about some nonsense, like, you know what I mean? Y'all get me talking about some other nonsense. Yeah, man. But when it comes to Kamala Harris, let me get back to Kamala Harris. When it comes to Kamala Harris, she is not the answer for America. Black men should not vote for her. Why are we voting for her? What are the incentives? Has she promised anything for the black community? Has she been working on anything for the black community? She's been in office for 3.5 years. Has she talked about doing anything? Has she been working on any agendas, anything? You've been in there pushing pencils, getting the president, getting Joe Biden coffee, getting him his NyQuil, getting him his Benadryl, getting him ice cream at his favorite ice cream parlor. You've been doing these things, but have you been working on anything for black people? I don't think she's been doing anything for that. I think that she wants to go in there. She wants to get in the office and make the people that are paying and sponsoring her, she wants to make them happy. She's a token Negro. Her whole life has been based on making others happy. Think about it. You know, her whole life has been spent on making others happy. She's not in there to try to make, not, excuse me, let me take that back. Her whole life has been spent on making her superiors happy. Think about it. Her whole life has been spent making her superiors happy. Whether it was in college, whether it was when she joined a sorority, trying to make her fellow sorority sisters happy, whether it was when she, became a prosecutor and she was trying to make her superiors happy in that regard. Where, in every facet of her life, she has been trying to make her superiors happy. Now she's being sponsored by all these elitists and one percenters and clearly she's just going to get in office and try to make those people happy. We've seen this before. We've seen this with the Obama administration. We've seen this story before. Why are we just going to allow it to play out? Why are we just going to allow it to happen and not expect an incentive, not expect something, for us to gain from us voting for her? I say don't vote for her. What's the point of voting for her? It's pointless. It's clueless. It doesn't make any sense to me, That's just my opinion on the whole debacle there. Somebody said, Cameron says Kamala slept with 3 NBA ball players. They said, I have no knowledge of her sleeping with any ball player. I have no knowledge of that. I don't know. If any of, cause she is a prosecutor. If anybody's looking for, the person who said this is Cameron. Cameron, I'm reading this off of, let me take a screenshot of this, just in case if this ever comes up in a lawsuit, a defamation lawsuit. Let's take a picture of this. Let me take a screenshot of that, Just in case, This so they can, they can contact you in a defamation lawsuit. I have no knowledge of her sleeping with any NBA player. No knowledge. Cameron says she's into white men with authority. That's true. I agree with that. She is married to a white man. That's why I agree with that. Dastardly Dragon says Supreme Court picks and the Senate. It is what it is. But all in all, I just wanted to talk about this topic. I thought it was of critical importance that we talk about this topic. Black women are angry. They're angry with black men because they're not voting for Kamala Harris or supporting her. And I say it is what it is, This is a prosecutor. This is not a woman who's done community work in the community. This is not a senator, not a governor. This is not a mayor. This is not a woman that has done community work. This is a woman who locked up innocent black men, didn't give them any leniency, didn't give them a second chance. She threw the book. She threw the whole bookshelf at a lot of these black men, hammered home charges, locked them in jail, threw away the key. Why are we voting for her? Why should we vote for her? I don't see a reason why we should vote for her. I don't see a reason why black men should feel galvanized or convicted in their soul to vote for her. I just don't see it. But with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Hope you guys have been enlightened as well as entertained. I want to give a shout out to Sinclair. Salute to Sinclair for shooting all those people. Salute to Sinclair for sending all those people to the block party, Salute to Sinclair. Salute to everybody that came into the show and gave their opinion. This is the check-in report. I hope you guys have been entertained as well as enlightened. I will see you guys more than likely tomorrow. Probably do another show. We might have to talk about Kamala Harris again. Maybe this might just be me talking about Kamala Harris for a while. But I do have to do a show about advice for young men. So I have to do one of those shows. But with that being said, you guys have a good night. You guys have a good rest. Hope you guys have a productive day tomorrow. I am gone. We out of here, y'all.
What a thrill.
Y'all have a good night, man.
With darkness and silence through the night. What a thrill.
It's a thrill.
I'm searching and I'll melt into you.